Hey KU fans, welcome back to another episode of KU Sports Extra. With Tom Keegan, I'm Matt Tate, and right back there, the Sprint Center crew is preparing the stage for tomorrow's champion. They're practicing, and we've seen this before. They practice setting that up. They got to do it quickly. They want to do it as soon as that game ends tomorrow. And either Kansas or West Virginia will be standing on that tomorrow night. Kansas wins over Kansas State, 83-67, in a game that was not as impressive as the score sounds. And West Virginia just grinded one out. That's the only way I can put it. 66-63 over Texas Tech. KU West Virginia one more time tomorrow night. Tom, let's go back to KU K-State.
I thought it was pretty impressive. They moved the ball well offensively, and they shot great. And if Kansas is cutting the nets down tomorrow, Malik Newman will be the most outstanding player.
No question about it.
That's pretty cool. He's a nice young man, and he's really a hitting stride here.
Shot looks good. He scored 22 tonight. He's averaging 26 a game in this tournament. If he gets 26 tomorrow, that'll help. That'll help a lot.
I don't think he needs much tomorrow. He just needs a victory. He's the only one in the starting five who was not honored on a first, second, third, or honorable mention. You got the newcomer, but there were only three newcomers.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's kind of cool that he could be the guy. There were 23 players honored on the first three teams plus honorable mention. He could be the guy getting the most outstanding player.
That fits this team. That fits this college basketball season. It's wild. Devontae Graham did what he had to do tonight. 8 assists again, 9 last night. You know, setting guys up, running the show. He's going to have to be better. This whole team's going to have to be better if they want to knock off West Virginia. I thought they were good at times, you're right, but they had some stretches where they just weren't good at all. Bill Self said that was far from a jubilant locker room after the game. The big men gave up 29 points inside to a guy who averaged 6 points a game coming in. Just one of those things where it was more about the method that was the problem, and not necessarily the result or the outcome or even what happened on each play, just how it happened.
But you know, Self also doesn't want his players being real happy
Correct.
with themselves. So he kind of sets that tone with the locker room, and then he does it with the media. And I don't know, you know, they didn't have Barry Brown, but for 1 minute, Brown had an ice pack over his eye for much of the game, accidental poke in the eye, and obviously they didn't have Dean Wade. But for Kansas to not have Udoka, defensively they weren't good down low at all, and it was very smart of Bruce Weber and the Cats to feed him the ball. But you know, they scored how many points? 83.
Yeah,
that's not easy to do against anybody.
Bruce Weber talked after the game about that injury to Brown. He said he was grossed out when he went out on the floor. He said he thought he just got poked in the eye, and then when you get close to it, he said it was scary. Lost vision a little bit, couldn't tell how many fingers he was holding up. It had a big impact, not only on what K-State did, but just on the whole game. That kind of brought it down a level, brought it down to some sluggish times and runs and things like that. So nonetheless, though, KU advances and did what they had to do. What do you think about this third matchup with West Virginia?
Devontae Graham is showing signs of fatigue. His legs are tired. His shots are coming up short. Tough team to play when your best player and the guy who's got the ball in his hands is showing signs of fatigue. So it's going to be a tough game for Kansas tomorrow, and if I had to guess who would win, I would guess that West Virginia will be cutting down the nets.
Yeah, Devontae said he's been sick. He felt a lot better today than he did yesterday. If that happens, maybe he feels a lot better against West Virginia than he did against K-State. So trending in the right direction. Bill Self also said that Udoka is trending in the right direction. He had a workout today. They hope to get him back on the court in a couple of days, and then they'll know more. But he said that was the best thing that happened today for Kansas. They saw that Udoka Azubuike was on the mend. That's far bigger than the outcome. That's far bigger than the opponent. That's far bigger than anything. Any final thoughts as we head into the championship game tomorrow?
West Virginia and Kansas. That's who we thought would battle for the title, the regular season title.
Great point.
Didn't turn out that way. Kansas ran away with it, and West Virginia and Tech tied for second. Is that how it turned out?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Look it up. We'll do the same. KU West Virginia tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Should be a lot of fun. It should be a battle. It should be a night where everybody, maybe in the whole building, needs to wear a mouthpiece. You bring yours, I'll bring mine. We'll see you guys here tomorrow. Thanks for checking out KU Sports Extra.